We're certainly off to a great start. The wrong address, the very first call.
Okay. Let's just chalk it up as an outreach call.
What's that? Oh, hello there. You did just get here, didn't you? Sorry you missed our first call, but if you'll watch us, we're going to show you other proper techniques in making a stewardship call in the home. Right, Bill?
Oh, right, Jack. You see, we believe that the best way to learn is by doing. Now, some churches have training sessions, and some churches have great, big, huge training manuals. Well, as a matter of fact, I happen to have one right here. Look how big this one is. It's 16 pages of training manual.
People are just too busy these days to spend all of that time. So we're going to show you how to make shortcuts work for you. Just watch us.
Right, and learn from our enthusiasm. We even have an enthusiastic slogan, don't we?
Oh, yes. Never have so many labored so diligently and produced so little.
Not that one, Jack. The one that goes, say it with me. We never quit.
We never hedge. We never fail to take the pledge. And with a slogan like that, who needs a training manual?
Right, who needs it? Right.
Our next call is here at 712 Tuxedo Boulevard. Now, notice how we open the conversation with the man of the house.
Hi, my folks aren't home.
We are from the church. We have come to your house today.
Forget it, Bill. It's just a kid.
I've seen you at church. My teacher said we would have callers from the church today. Do you have the pledge card?
I thought you said your folks weren't home.
They're not, but I can make a pledge, can't I?
A child pledge? I never heard of such a thing as that.
Well, no, what would you pledge? Candy bars?
No, I gave up candy bars so I could pledge a part of my allowance. Doesn't everybody?
Doesn't everybody? Well, yeah, sure, yeah.
Maybe I should pledge more of my allowance to the church.
Look, I'll tell you what, let me leave a pledge card here, and you give it to your folks, talk it over with them, and we've got other calls to make. We're pretty busy. We'll move right along.
Okay, I sure appreciate you visiting me. No one's ever visited me from the church before. Come on back when my folks are home.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah,
if we can find the time. We'll do that.
Bye.
Hey, you know, I sure hope we don't run into any more kids.
Oh, me too. That one at the last place certainly had some funny ideas. Children should be seen and not heard, right? Right?
Right. Say, did you look at this place? Wow, this guy really knows how to live. And he really ought to come through. Did you see the swimming pool out and back? You know, the more we can get guys like this to give, the less you and I have to come through with.
You said something very important that time, sir. What does the card say? What did they pledge last year? I suppose $1 a week or something, huh?
All it says is watch out for the dog.
Watch out for the dog? Oh, come on, let's get out of here. Sir, we are volunteers. We are not supposed, as volunteers, to endanger life and limb. Come on, let's get out of here.
Look, let me just stick the pledge card in the door and give it a quick ring. I don't think anybody's home anyway. Let him mail it in.
Come on, I told you.
Not our fault, he's got a wild dog. Oh. Hello there, folks, again. Actually, you have to expect some exceptions, but you'll notice the important thing is we have made a contact at each place. And these are good people. They'll send their pledge cards in. It's as Shakespeare has said, it's the thought that counts.
Right. Now, this call is going to be an easy one because Charlie lives here. Our good old buddy Charlie. Now, you can't always count on friendship making things easier.
Right.
But you can make friendship work for you. Try, right?
Right, Bill, why don't you hit the old door and let's get this call on.
Okay, come
Job's
along.
done.
Come along. You're all set.
Hey,
Hi, Bill. Hi, Jack.
Hi,
Come on
Sally.
in. Charlie's watching the game, and Fred's here, too.
Oh.
Charlie, Jack and Bill are here for the pledge. Come on in, fellows. I'll get the children and join you in the living room.
What does she mean, get the kids?
I don't know, but let's get in before she gets them. Come on.
Hey, Charlie. Hello, Fred.
Hi, fellas.
You're here. Good to see you. What's going on here?
Charlie, old buddy, it's good to see you. And
Fred,
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Here.
What game you watching?
I'm watching a little bit.
That is the game I didn't want to miss. Boy, my bad.
Great.
What kind of score you got?
Well, it's 79-7. It is a little lopsided, but it's an awfully good plays. Awfully good.
What are you drinking there, man?
Coke.
That looks like a...
It's
Yeah, I
a
see
fresh
it.
Coke. Have one.
Can
Sure. Out in the kitchen.
Say, Charlie, when the next commercial comes on, I'd like to talk to you a little bit, see if I can, see if you want to make church pledge or not this year.
Glad to help anytime, sure.
Fred, while I'm here, might as well pick up your pledge, save us another call.
Well, why don't you drop by our house, and we'll be happy to pledge.
Any scoring while I was out there?
No, no.
Well, here we are. Oh, that noisy thing. Fellows, we think our children ought to understand more about the meaning of Christian stewardship. Jack, would you take a few minutes to explain it to them in language that they would understand?
Oh, yeah, hi, kids. Yeah, sure. Listen, Bill, listen, I've got a great idea. Look, our next call is right down the street. Why don't I run down there and pick up their pledge card? You stay here, and you explain it in language they can understand. And I'll see you later. As you'll notice, you have to learn to adjust to different situations. Of course, we get more calls made in the same amount of time this way. It's a good stewardship of time, you know. Now, since I'm making this call alone, I stopped by the car, picked up some church materials, just in case I need them.
Yes?
Ah, Mr. Bentonbore.
I'm Mr. Bentonberry.
Oh, yes, I have you here on my list. That's right. I'm from the church. Of course you're Mr. Bentonbore. I saw you in church, just this morning.
No, I'm afraid I wasn't there this morning. Didn't quite make it.
That's strange. I know I've seen you somewhere.
Well, come on in. You are in.
I know I've seen you somewhere. I guess you know why I'm here.
Money?
Well, yes, you know how it is. Nobody likes to go out begging for money, but somebody has to do it, and we all have to take our turns at
Well,
it.
I think it's rather wonderful of you to volunteer this service to the church.
Well, yes, thank you. I know you're busy, and I have your pledge card right here, and if you'll just go ahead and fill out the amount, I'll be on my way. I have some church literature, but it's sort of long, and I know you already know all of the fine things that our church is doing.
What things did you have in mind?
Well, we, the Sunday school and the morning worship, of course, and the Bridge Club, for example, and, well, you know how expenses keep going up. We've got to have more money this year. Inflation and all that, it just spirals.
Well, didn't I hear something about a new program that the church was going to start?
A new program, yes. I believe it's something that the youth are doing. Or is it something the men are doing? Maybe something the women are doing. Maybe you ought to ask the preacher about that. I think he will know. If you'll just go ahead and fill that out. Then we can go.
Dorothy,
I'm in the den, dear.
how much have we been giving to the church?
$5 a week, I think. Or is that my singing lessons?
$5. Thank you, dear. Is $5 all right? Is it all right if I just sign $5?
Oh, any amount you want to make it is all right. Just go ahead and fill it in and sign it, and I'll be on my way because I know you're busy.
Well, we want to do the right thing. There was something in a letter from the church about percentages. How do you figure your percent of giving?
Man, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, just figure it any way you want. As the Bible says, let your conscience be your guide.
May I see the... What is this about the new program?
Actually, it's something for the youth. The men. The women.
Well, is it a local program right here in town?
Oh, yes. We've got so many problems right here. Nobody's planning to take this money and go, as the Bible says, charity begins at home. And nobody is planning to take this money anywhere else.
Have you got a pen?
Oh, certainly. That's strange. Oh, that's peculiar.